Yo, good morning, guys. What's up? What's up? New week, new opportunities. So let's lock in and see what we can find today. Let me double check my mic. Increase it. Test, 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 test. Let's go. Okay, so going into the week, no news today. It was a bank holiday yesterday, so usually the days after bank holiday is not the best. So keeping that in mind, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday will obviously be a little bit better. I don't think Wednesday FOMC meeting minutes will be anything significant, but Thursday definitely on my radar, unemployment claims, and then Friday this little news at 8:30 as well. So this is Europe, Central European time. So this is like 8:30. This is like 2 p.m. So let's see. Let's do my analysis. What's up, Spikey? What's up, Ugnan? What's up, Paul? What's up, Montian? So, nothing on the bullish, bearish side on the monthly cycle. There is this monthly from Friday that I'm gonna mark out, which can be the reason why we now get this up move on the higher time frame. Again, a monthly bullish, so marking this out. This is a good 4-hour displacement, right? This inverses this gap, so this monthly for me now is valid and we can use it to trade higher. Because as you can see here, between last week and the week before that, we took out that last week's low here on YM, but not on ES and NQ. So we keep respecting discount of this higher time frame range. You see the daily, this looks bullish, right? We just tapped this daily gap. We tapped this big volume gap, or I don't know, new opening gap on YM as well. So no need to be bearish yet. Keeping in mind here, YM is inside this daily gap as well, but I mean, this looks more bullish to me, following the biggest confirmed cracks, which is now this monthly, and then still keeping in mind this very higher time frame PSP, which is making me bullish for a few weeks now. This just looks like a very big manipulation to me on the higher time frame. So let me mark that out again, monthly PSP. Because as you can see, up close candle on NQ, down close on ES, so can be a cracking correlation to trade higher. And then let me see on the 1-hour weekly cycle. Higher time frame actually looks pretty clean, I'm not gonna lie. Like this looks like highs are going next, stacked up liquidity over the last few weeks, and now we have the manipulation. Friday we start to go up again, so yeah, interesting. Let me see actually if we have a 4-hour PSP here. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope. 1 hour. Nothing here. The bear side, also nothing here. We all sweep yesterday's high. No bearish S&T. 50 minutes. Drawing out the true day open. Daily sequential S&Ts. Let me check for that. No, nothing on the bearish side. Nothing on the bullish side. Yes. maybe a daily hidden bearish. Let me check for this. Nope. Okay, so definitely I'm bullish here. Don't see any reason to be bearish yet. Highs look pretty clean. Let me draw out the true session open. True session open. Okay, this happened here. This gap tap on the 50 minutes, 1 hour as well, below the true open. So can be the manipulation, smart money reversal right here. Can keep in mind, or we manipulate once again. But I don't think we have any lower time frame SMTs now. Right? Nothing here, nothing here. Nope, nope. An SMT here I'm seeing, but this is yeah. This is a 90 minutes between YM, ES, and NQ. But I don't think it's that important now. 5-minute PSPs, nope. 15-minute PSPs. Okay, so zooming out. We actually have a new 90-minute SMT here. I think. Yep. Just gonna lead this one because I think this looks cleaner. It's the same thing. Above the true opens, we now have 90 minutes. But that's pretty much it, right? Nothing much to play with, but I do like the structure of price. I like that it's like expanding up, clean retracement, build-up of liquidity, tapping some gaps. This doesn't look choppy at all, in my opinion. Whereas if you compare that with, yeah, of course, this Monday, it was a bank holiday. It's just looking like shit, right? Bowie, what is your bias for today? Depends now. I'm more bullish. Keeping in mind we have this 90 bearish, but the biggest confirmed cracks are still bullish in my opinion. This looks bullish. My final maybe TP for the week will be like these highs. I don't think after we have this clean smart money reversal right here that we're just gonna like leave these highs. There's no clean manipulation on the highs. The only thing that we have on the highs on the higher time frame is like a sweep, just a normal sweep, I think. And I don't think that's the reason why we could go lower for a long time. So I'm more bullish here. Taking from past week, I am really gonna focus more on my charts, which is obviously what I need to do. But I got a little bit distracted by the chat, and I do sometimes care a little bit about what people say, but should not do that. That was my reflection of the week. If you saw my video, be more locked in and really only take dumb clear setups. I was going into a short, long when there was really no confirmation. I was just like, I wanted to get in early, so really need to follow my plan here. I have it next to me, so let's see what we do today. We have weekly hidden. Yeah, let me know if maybe I forgot something. We have weekly hidden sequential SMT. Between what days? Because it's not between yesterday and today, all right? I don't see anything. Oh, you mean like on the lows? Oh, yeah, maybe. No, I don't think so. I don't see anything. Can a 50-minute PSP be confirmed by 90 minutes SMT, bro? I use a 5-minute, but 50-minute is even better, I think. It's just like the sync. 90-minute, 5-minute PSP is just the best because you see the 90-minute SMT on the 5-minute time frame, right? But yeah, 50-minute can also be nice. Okay, let's lock in. So we displace a little bit lower from this 90-minute. Checking if we have a 5-minute PSP here. Nope. So maybe this 90-minute can push us lower inside of this range, tapping this hourly gap. Yeah, just need to wait for something done clean. Let's do my daily affirmations. I focus on the quality of my decisions by following my training system and basing my decisions only on that. I'm fully arriving in the process and I accept what is. I build satisfaction from building good habits. This is the most important thing. I am an observer of the market and my emotions. I'm patient and only trade dumb clear setups. I follow my system and like the market is calling me out. I see losses as a natural part of trading if I follow my plan and I learn from avoidable mistakes. I journal like my life depends on it, really important, and I step away when emotions run high, market conditions are poor, or my concentration fades. So, let's keep that in mind. This 90-minute bearish is now offering a nice 5-minute displacement. Love to see the SMTs working. Where are we right now, premium or discount? In terms of time-based premium discount, we are in premium, so ideal for shorts. But on the higher time frame, we are more. We're also more in premium actually. Yeah, it will be nicer if we tap these gaps here for any bullish setup, this or this one, or go even lower and form something here. That will be actually ideal because I don't think there's any SMT here. No. Oh, we do fill that 50-minute gap. I forgot to look at the SMT fills here. So this 50-minute gap gets stepped on NQ already, but not on ES. So actually this, we don't need to retrace back to here. We can look for entries maybe even here. So SMT fill 50 minutes. I don't know why my trading view is bugging, but let me quickly restart this. So we open in 1 minute. Why does an SMT that is formed at the end of a session rarely work? One, in my opinion, if it's not aligning with the biggest context and just all the rest, you need to pair Quarterly Theory with just good context from ICT or whatever you're trading. And second of all, it's just better to trade SMTs at a key time of day, because that's when we are the most volatile and we respect the most things. So like we are all trading 930, right? And that's for a reason, because it's volatile. Everything that happens here is more high probable. And yeah, London, Asia is just very slow and choppy, and it still respects like everything, but it just is not the best to trade. So for now, I'm bearish here. We can easily trade lower from this 90-minute. We don't have anything on the lows yet for me to be taking any longs or something. So but I do like the liquidity buildup. You can see here on I like it even more on ES. Right here, you see these highs here. They look so clean, like textbook. Looks like London will be swept. Yeah, maybe we can go all the way here and form something here. What is that wick on the 1 minute ES? Don't see anything now. Oh, this one. Yeah, that's a weird candle. Depth is lower gap already on ES, but I think NQ will follow soon. This really looks like we wanna go back to this area. What's good, Sana? Nice to see you here. Can you play some songs or is it gonna be copyright? Okay, so I'm a big music lover. I love to blast like house and just yeah, I love reggaeton and just all types of music, to be honest. But I guess some people here, they don't want to listen to music, so I respect that. Also, due to some religions or something, people can listen to music, and I mean, I don't want to then put on music if some people don't like it. So maybe I'll do a poll, and maybe if more people like music, I'll put some music in the background. Because I really want to blast some bangers when my TP hits, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, you're serious, Mama? I don't know that. Is it like the vocals, the lyrics that makes it like haram, or how do you call it? I don't know. I have no idea, to be honest. I'm not Muslim, but I have some Muslim friends, and I respect every religion, so YM already took out the lows here. Wait, I'm actually so dumb. This is not a 50-minute SMT fill. This is a 1 hour. Why did I say 50 minutes? So now this is a potential daily bullish, but no displacement yet. So keeping this on low key. I'm not trading on Top Step. I'm trading on the futures desk. House sounds good. Well, I'm gonna play some house music tomorrow from next stream. When is the SMT no longer valid? That's up to you to decide from your trading system. And for me, SMT is not valid when we already took out the draw. We already did what we were supposed to do. And there's an opposing SMT, for example, that is winning from the other SMT. And the context makes more sense on the other side, then I'm neglecting that SMT. And it's a little bit hard to understand just by saying it. But the more times you see it, you just understand, okay, yeah, I get it now. You trading on Top Step? No, I already answered this. Trading on TFD, thefuturesdesk.com. We are in Q3 though, I think. Yeah, of the monthly cycle, so it can be a really nice volatile week. Last week was considered maybe the manipulation. Let's see what we do here. Do you show us your entry? Yeah, man. Obviously, I'm live trading. So nice reaction from this 1 hour after this daily bullish sequential SMT. So you see here, we are now between the true opens, true session open and true day open, also on NQ. But here on YM, we already tapped below it. So what I'm thinking then is, okay, we already did what we're supposed to do on YM, so I can take that information with me to NQ and ES. That's just what I'm thinking, and we can act as NQ and ES already tapped discount because YM already did. Even though it's nicer to see between ES and NQ, I still use that. Yeah. Yeah, I should make a disclaimer, man. This is not financial advice at all. If you go to my YouTube, it's like in big, I'm documenting my journey. I'm not a professional trader, although I'm already like 2, 3 years into this, but I don't want to be a copy trading guy here. I need to make that disclaimer as soon as possible. So 5 minute PSP here. Love to see the reaction here from this 1 hour gap. And I mean, the chart looks clean, right? I'm more bullish overall. So we now have a daily 5 minute. We tap below tropins on the YM. For me to trade longs, I really need like some 50-minute displacement or a micro here, a 90 minutes, and then we have a 5 minute displacement or something. Anything that looks damn clear to me. People who copy trade will soon realize that they won't last long, yeah, man. And to be honest, my first year, I copy traded everyone. I was in crypto groups. I even copy traded Justin Warline in his live trading Discord. It was so bad. But then I quickly realized that not the move. He has his own risk. He has his own like way of handling with losses. So I mean, you're not gonna make the same money that way. Always bad. You must rely on your own price action. Yes, I am in Day's group forever. What is the bias for today? I like the drawn liquidity on the highs. And if I pull up my drawings, we now have this daily bullish. Potentially, we are reacting a little bit bullish from this. We have a 5 minute PSP. We tap this 1 hour gap. So maybe potentially looking for longs if I get that confirmation on the 50 minute or 5 minute time frame. Otherwise, I think if we don't hold this, we just continue to drop lower, take out this low before then maybe doing any manipulation here. But yeah, this 90 minute can just easily just keep dragging us lower, but that's not a trade I'm gonna take, of course. I just see this as a more liquidity buildup. And yeah, I'm really gonna focusing on only taking like maybe 2, 3 trades max a week. That should really be my goal, and I'm working on that. But I am gonna taper it everything, right? So I'm saying like, okay, this is where I'm more bullish, bearish. But I'm just focusing now. I need to focus on only taking like the things that are just screaming at me, that are just so clear. Bowie, do you think if it's a valid idea to place a buy right now on the bottom of the wick? I don't think it's that high probable. I'm also looking for longs, but I just need it to be dumb clear. I need more confirmation. But longs definitely don't look bad. Here. I'm just following my system, man. You should too. No one knows exactly where the market's gonna go at any point in time. We should just form our system and know that if we follow it, we are right more times than we are wrong. And that's the most important thing, that we can just be profitable at the end of the day. $50-minute, it closed really bullish. There was a big bearish wick tapping into this 1 hour gap. Let me see if it's a 50-minute PSP. Nope. That would be ideal, but doesn't matter. And if I'm gonna play some longs, there is no clean 50-minute that we can inverse or a 5-minute gap. Maybe this one, but then we're already so up high and yeah. But this price action definitely looks better than like last week already. So you see here, this 90-minute, why is it now less probable? Because this 90-minute just served to tap this gap and form this daily with YM. That's how I'm thinking. And so now we can easily use this as liquidity pool. Because we have this daily, which is like much more stronger if we have a confirmation here that we go higher. Could you not enter on daily SMT in 1 hour gap, or you want more confirmation? I want a little bit more confirmation. If it's a daily, I need it to see like a 4 hour gap. That's just more ideal. But 1 hour is definitely also nice, but I'm not like too confident yet. And trading is all about like having just so much conviction in your setup that I'm not gonna even hesitate to decide whether it's a good short or long. I just know it's a good long or short. Get what I mean? And right now it's not saying like, oh, buy, or sell, sell. Yeah, 50-minute PSP would have been perfect. 5 minute is fine, but again, not damn clear. But definitely longs look better in my opinion here. We have 8 minutes left until this hourly candle closes. Let's see if this ends up closing bullish. Crypto is pumping. There is this monthly bullish SMT with like the bonds with like the interest rate, tried. But like it is not really following the other markets. So like I said, I'm not really a fan of intermarket sequential SMT. I'd rather just focus on what clean signs the futures trade is giving me. But the fact that we have such a rapid displacement up, this doesn't really seem like a retracement, right? We tap this gap from SMT, PSP, below true opens on YM. Just looks good to go higher already, in my opinion. No, here was good, man. Was good. Whoops. Nice 1 minute candle. There's someone that made an indicator for me. Or the true opens. Oh, here. Decision candle. Let me test this out. What the hell? I don't really like indicators, but I would love one for me to mark the true opens maybe. Oh, it did its job actually. That's crazy. It marked out this 5-minute PSP or a 1 minute. And on the 5 minute, did it see this already? Let me see. Oh, that's crazy actually. This is actually a nice indicator. You see here, it marked out the 5-minute PSP as well. Did it see the monthly then as well? That would be dope. Oh yeah, man, this is actually, I like this. This is what I marked out here. And you see, these are not important. I mean, these are important because they're swing highs, but now we have this monthly, which is just the new one, and it can oppose everything. So yeah, maybe gonna test this out. New to your channel, what is PSP? It's a swing point, a swing high or swing low, which is like up close on one asset and down close or vice versa on the or other correlated assets. So as you can see here, this 5-minute candle is basically down close. Here, the swing low is down close on NQ, right? But it's up close on ES. So that can be, for me, a reason that the market moves. It's like PSPs, for my strategy, they reverse the market. They form swing points with reversals, continuations. And if you pair that with SMT, with gaps, with true opens, with time, it just becomes really powerful. So this 5-minute can be the reason why we tap here and then now go higher. There's just nothing following my strategy dumb clear, but this looks definitely good for longs here. What's the name of the indicator? It's private, but maybe I'll share it soon. I just want to test it out better. Yeah, I could use it, but there's a lot of other bullshit on your chart when you hop on those indicators. What are the things you like to do in your free time to fulfill and give you pleasure? Build my agency, fulfill my client delivery, go to the gym, go outside in the sun, make some walks, and chill with some friends. I would say that. I don't really like free time because I basically love everything what I do. I don't really see anything as free time. Okay, I don't know what news just dropped, but YM just made a big candle. We took out the low-hanging fruit. So if you were in longs from here somewhere, definitely take profits. Hmm, 1 hour PSP. Nice extra bullish confirmation. As you guys can see, this 1 hour swing low in this 1 hour gap closed bullish on NQ, but bearish on ES and YM. You see here, we just instantly pumped up, no really wick on the downside, so we can easily retrace right inside this range again before continuing to take out these highs. So keep that in mind. Yeah, it's, yeah, can be nice. Or we just straight prim to these highs, and then obviously I'm done for the day. I don't think there's anything more. Just from the start of the stream, I already said this looks just like good structure, right? This looks like a nice market maker buy model, accumulation, engineering some liquidity. Now at the open here, we have that manipulation forming the daily. And yeah. The whole market is just market maker models. Because if you zoom out, this is the overarching market maker model. Oh my god, what the hell? This thing right here, right? So we basically have, and this is really what I recommend that you guys learn, like from Justin, is so good. We have this higher time frame model, but now this small model is basically inside of this one. And if you combine everything, you just know most likely where's the draw, right? But the thing is, ES is not close at all to the high, so we can potentially form another 90-minute or a daily bearish. NQ looks really strong here. I'll ask it differently. If money weren't in the equation and you had as much money as you wanted, what would your day-to-day life look like? Man, just travel, man. Travel, meet people, connect, chill, and just work on my computer. Because I think even if you have a lot of money, I would still love to do work and help people. And otherwise, your life is kind of meaningless, right? Any activities I like doing besides helping people and chill? Just fitness, man, and I don't really know. Go to a spa with some friends. Yeah, we have this SMT, right? Between ES and Q, just normal SMT. I think, yeah. So we can easily retrace now. But if we take out the highs on NQ, to be honest, I don't think I'm gonna do anything today. Because this looks like the market did what it wanted to do today, and we can just chop and, I don't know, just small retrace, and then at the end of the day, there's nothing else to trade. This is like a big thing that I learned, right? If you see your market maker model, so right now I'm eyeing these highs, then once it's get taken out, you just get out. Just get out. Like, it's gonna be at least 1 or 2 hours again before we do actually something here, because we always need some more accumulation above the highs. And I mean, really just get out if you see your market maker model and your draw of the day being taken out. And at the end of the day, you're just tape rating again. You're building experience, conviction. You're just becoming better every single day. That's the goal. So low hanging fruit taken out, buy side next. Just looking if we can get in on a retracement with some micro or any other things that we can play continuation of, or we just straight rip to these highs. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know what to do. Well, if you don't know what to do, then you don't do anything. That's the best thing. If you're unclear, you stay off the market. The way Bowie responds to comments is like how I speak in my Spanish class? What? How does that make sense? SMT on the highs? Yes, yes. So this daily, I'm going to delete this. Sorry, this 90, I'm going to delete it because it already did what it's supposed to do. It already tapped, made this tap this gap and formed this daily opposing. So going to delete this and now draw out this potential bearish 90 that we have now, right? Between here and here. I don't think I'm going to halt this, to be honest. Just let's see if this can offer a retracement. Still, I am bearish. I don't know why. Man, for sure, man. Just follow your system. And you might take a short and I a long, and we both win on the day. So this 90 minutes, I don't see this like going through these lows, right? It's just for me to see, okay, this can potentially trigger a retrace that we can tap this 5-minute gap before we take out the final draw. But it's looking really bullish. I think we're just going to take out the highs and then only retrace. So then I'm done for the day. And yes, these highs are look nice, but there's a big gap here in between. I don't think that's the draw for today. Don't be too greedy. So unless this retraces, I'm going to draw this back on. I don't look at the Forex market, man. I only trade NQ. Do you prefer a large or small circle of friends? I prefer a small, man. Just some really good guys that have the same goals. I prefer having 2 friends than 20 or 30. Man, why is it so dark in my room? Okay, so we took out the draw. Probably gonna hop off here. Maybe we can form a daily bearish. But I'm more bullish, so I'm not gonna force anything today. Nice tapery though. I really like this market maker buy model. I was not taking any longs just because it's not following my combos of my trading system. So for example, this daily, I wanted it to happen in a 4-hour gap and a 50-minute, and we have it in a 1-hour gap and 5-minute. At the end of the day, I'm thinking of like letting that pass through, just like taking the trade, what makes most sense. And today looked clean, but just not exactly following my plan. So I'm gonna be cautious. But I wrote this down last week. Actually, I was saying like I don't need to follow like the small things, right? I don't need to follow like oh, this happens in a 1-hour gap, then this needs to happen there. It is nice, but at the end of the day, what makes most sense, that's the side you need to trade. And so here, check this. What did I draw out bearish? Only this 90-minute. What did I draw out bullish? This daily, tapping 1-hour gap, forming daily bullish, 5-minute PSP, 1-hour PSP, 15 1-hour S&T fill here, below true opens. So at the end of the day, the bullish context makes most sense, right? And so the more I see this, even though it doesn't exactly follow like, oh, this needs to happen then, it's okay, right? I'm gonna try and play some lower size trades until I'm confident in this. But yeah, just taking that with me for my journaling, if you get what I mean. So answering maybe some questions before I hop off. But I think this is an ideal time to just if you have not taken a trade, I think you should be out now. Who are your mentors, or from who did you learn? Because I've been trading 1.5 year and now I'm still not really profitable. 1.5 year is nothing, man. It depends on what you did in that 1.5 years. Over the last 2-3 years, I've been following TGR, Justin Warline, and Trader Day, and those are the only 3 mentors. I would say TGR not really, just some basics, but yeah. Okay, guys, trading is all about keeping your charting time as low as possible if you have your trading system. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna journal and I'll be fresh tomorrow here. I think there is news, yes. So have a nice day and don't force any trades. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.